here. Do you see a hat? My arm. Some of my sleeve with me. I had a brown hat. I thought I put it in my sleeve, but it's not there now. In my sleeve somewhere. But don't worry about it. Just give it a time. So this would be a very different snowshoeing adventure today because it's sunny. Oh, here's my hat. Okay. Doing my shoes up, sorry. Oh dear, what's going on in here? Okay. Did you start a night? Yeah, you did start a live stream. You could have kept going. I could have, but I wanted it to be so if anybody just wants to watch snowshoeing, they don't have to look for a while to find it. It's hard to make a title for those moments. But you found it right fast. So you made a different way with the skis. See a little more today than you could yesterday. Now this is the only chair, isn't it? When I go further, I have to find spots on logs. Oh. I did a lot of cool stuff today, you know. I put the stuff around the door. That's really good. Then the cold air can't get in. That was a big difference. That room got hot. Of course, the sun is also coming through. So he did ski this way. Maybe he made a different loop. Maybe I should try his loop. See, there's trees over there. There's a roadway in there. Trail. I guess I could keep my eye on this and know how long. Oh, nobody's here. Hello, nobody. I think I'm going to keep going. I wonder how many years it's been here. 200,000? To count time, geologically. Shall we go that way? It might be harder. How is he hooking him up without making tracks? Maybe they're right. There's the tank. And that's the turnaround spot. Just checking to see if you're here. We have this is where I fell the other day. Interesting. I came this way. He just went around the rock. Hello, anybody said anything? Nope. Hi, 3 people. Say something. You know where I am. We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll find it. Swim in the sunshine. We'll be fine. See all these beautiful blue shadows? I'm going to stop right now. I'm completely relaxed. So you guys are going to sleep. I brought my pens. Let's check pen. I did not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Surely there's a pen in here somewhere. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna be there either. I like sitting right in the pen. Oh, I've been bringing it without a pen. Yeah, if I had a destination at my place, I would have pens and journals. Hello, poor people. How are you? Called snowshoeing. Sorry that while I walk, you kind of bounce this way and that. I'm so glad to have a place to sit because there's no way I could get home without sitting first. I'll sit and breathe deeply. It's saying low battery. That's why I have to plug you up. Just a second. Oh, hi, LB. Nice to see you. 1:12 p.m. What a beautiful day for a walk, isn't it, though? It's such a beautiful place. I just went in a circle around the big monolith. I was following my neighbor's tracks. He went skiing. He must have gone this morning because yesterday it was snowing all afternoon. And it has been a beautiful day. If I were him, I would have gone skiing this morning. Look at that sky. You could pretend you're hearing the lapping of the waves. Can you hear the brook? I can just barely hear it. You could probably hear it a lot better than me. I would like to walk as far as I walked yesterday. I noticed that my energy level is lower by this time of day. It's 1:15. You're right. It's very beautiful, the stream with all the snow around it. can, I would draw it. You love walking in the bush? Where do you live, LB? Was that you just said that? In the bush. People in Canada call it the bush, or at least in Ontario. Working in the bush. A lot of people work in the bush. Eastern Ontario, just like me. My husband used to commute to Ottawa every day. It's a long commute, but he did it. I appreciate how thick it is up on our deer meadow, you know? Can you see my house from here? I think you might be able to. Oh, you're on the St. Lawrence. Nice. It's a difference, huge difference, when you sit and rest. You know, when you sit and rest, you can completely reset, you know? And then you have energy to go again. Snowshoeing is not as simple as walking. There's a lot more resistance. You have to lift up the snowshoes, which also have snow on them many times. That's what I'm looking at. I'll have to go back and see my first one where I was up here walking along and see if I saw any of these, the tap lines being strung. I don't recall that. Snowshoeing is very good cardio. I don't ever do anything fast enough to make my heart bang hard. I don't think that's I don't believe in the science behind that. I'm not sure that I agree with the studies that show all that stuff. I think that if you're healthy and you are fit and you can move a lot, that's good. But the cardio stuff they talk about is to get your heart rate up to a certain stuff. They change these. You know, once you've lived 67 years, you've seen them change their mind completely. Completely. Like everything is all for this. And then you find out that the science it's based on was flawed and that the real science shows that wasn't right at all. I mean, how many things have we gone through that we're not, like, you're not supposed to eat eggs. Then you were supposed to eat eggs twice a week, but no more than twice a week. But it was okay if you didn't eat the egg yolk. If you want to live longer, take a nap. Interesting. Now that is interesting. Willem's mom takes a nap every day and she is 95. Willem takes a nap every day. I don't. I sit down, but you know, it takes many hours of sitting down to get the same benefit that you get from a nap. But sitting for a nap is kind of hard for me, lying down for a nap. There's so much out here, so much to see. I miss so much if I take naps, you know? And I'm not sure how long I really want to live for anyway. I've had enough trials in my life that, do I really want 20 extra years of trials? I'll just take what I'm supposed to have. I don't really want to, you know. But then again, I'm so positive and I'm so happy and I have so many ideas and I do so many projects. Not so many in the winter, but I got the birch bark in. Isn't that great? And I cut it in strips. I tore it into strips. And so now all I have to do is take all those rolled up grapevines and take 3 of them and have them attached or hold them at the center. They'll be in circles. And then take a few and go this way. Well, that'll be I'll start at the edges, you know, where they all come together. And I'll weave the really short ones through that. And then I'll make it up. I'll go to the big ones. And I'm going to use up all those grapevines doing that. I think that's a great idea. And I use all my birch bark too. There's some really big pieces. I want to make some big containers. But you really need a large piece, you know, like 1.5 feet square will make a really nice piece. And it can be 6 inches high, 6 inches on the bottom, and 6 inches on the other side. So 1.5 feet, a minimum of 1.5 feet. If you want it any bigger in the base, then you have to have the 6-inch sides plus a bigger base. But most of the trees around here don't get bigger than, the bark is usually not more than 1.5 feet wide. Once you take it off of the log. I don't take it off of trees. You know what? I think I'm not going to put this chair upside down right this time because I'm going to go that way again and I'll turn around at the end and come back. And so I'm going to sit in it again. Maybe that's not a good idea because maybe I'll put it back and then I'll take it out again later. Why is it that your tailbone hurts after you pick up something heavy? It doesn't have to be very heavy. 5 pounds can be enough to make your tailbone scream at you. What's with that? What muscles are connected to those? And how can you protect it? By tightening your butt muscles and your core muscles? Will that protect it from... You know, I pushed the shovel and then I tipped it. I didn't even lift it. I tipped it. And then at one point I pushed it and it wouldn't go through stuff and I pushed it hard. I might have tipped it and my tailbone was bad after that. So it's going to cost me $50 to go to the chiropractor. I have to think in terms of how much would it cost to pay somebody else to do these things, because I know how much it's going to cost if I have to do it, right? I could put off the chiropractor, but then I end up just in pain a lot for a long time. It's very frustrating to be in pain and not be able to sit and not be able to stand up and do things, but then not able to sit either. So then laying down is okay. That's kind of nice when the grandchildren are here because they like to lie down with me. Here, Grandma, watch this. We're into a game or something. You can see if you try and climb down that rock, you see the trouble you're going to have. If you want to get up on that rock, I guess there's a place between those two areas where you could go up. Notice that where each trunk enters the snow, there's a little dent around the snow, a little shadow in the snow. And then if you just look at the shape of the bottom of the tree, instead of seeing the tree itself, you know, like that one's got a bit of a wide V on it. This one's got just an angle. Those are angled that way with snow piled up on the side. And the way you can tell the snow is piled up is because that's blue and the right behind it is white. And all these shadows are blue. And there's a million shadows. See how the snow is piled up on that tree? And you can tell that it's piled up because it's a blue color and what's behind it isn't. Some of the one behind it is very blue. When you accept the fact that the shadows are actually are blue, and if you use blue paint, this is what you get. Look at how the shadow goes down into that ski pole hole. It goes over and down and up and out. And see, these shadows are longer because the sun is low. What time is it now? 1:30. 1:30. See, there's overhead, high noon. But 1:30 is almost down there. It's interesting to live on a planet that's orbiting and revolving. It's cool. Now, if you look at that and see how many blue lines, blue shadows you see. That water looks black. Well, I think my body is a lot more rested than it was when I stopped. I think I'll leave my backpack here too. But then I won't have my hammock. Do you think I'll actually put up my hammock somewhere? We'll see how tired I get. If I get really tired, then I'll have to. I mean, I shouldn't say the word tired. If my body needs to rest, if my muscles need to recuperate, there's no place to sit but this. Hammock would be interesting. I wonder if that will completely reset me, like if you have a nap. When you lay down, it seems your whole body can straighten out and all the muscles can finally relax from holding you up. All right, well, let's get back in. I gotta put my clothes on. believe I didn't bring my pen. Yeah, you're not tired in the daytime to nap either. Looks like a deep cerulean blue sky. Amazing. You're very blessed to have all that. Even though I don't own it, I'm very trying to make the most of it, you know? Sometimes you know you have it, and sometimes you actually go for walks and look to be curious. I find that I have to sit more and more often, more and more frequently. Let's see if this is charging. Yep, we're at 30%. I just went that way to check out that view. And I'm going this way. Now this is pretty, eh? It's okay, it's just me. These are fresh tracks. The deer come to the water to drink. Okay, it's just me. Turn around. Slide the snowshoes in there. You may think, oh, you just sat. You're sitting there. Yeah, well, that's the way it is. haven't been into that. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Curiosity, you know. It's so bad here, eh? Arctic mass coming down. You know, down in the south, we talk about this cold blasted air from Canada. And in Canada, we talk about cold blasted Arctic air. Okay, should we do it again? Take a deep breath and let it all out. Sit and face the sun for a moment. It'll warm up my face. I'm almost shivering. Yes. Okay, it's just me. Five deer beds over there. Don't know how I went so far yesterday. Except I just did a 6.5 days. All these monoliths. Okay, this is my ultimate. This is It's ultramarine blue. I think my rest times are longer than my walking times. Hi, Susan. Yes, I'm okay. I'm just having a sleep rest. Not exactly asleep. I'm just resting against the snow on this log. My feet are in my snowshoes. I'm just getting some energy. A lot of ice storm damage. You can see where it's tried to regrow. They were poodle trees for years. Now they have crowns again, but this one doesn't really have much of a crown. Nor does that one, and that one doesn't have any. And the crown on that one is just very tiny. These were all huge maples with enormous crowns. But the ice storm got rid of all that. Changed it all. See how blue it is? Wow, you can really see how blue it is now. A crown of a tree, all the leafy stuff at the top. It's usually round, like that. And the big stuff at the top. Hi, Susan. How you doing? Are you feeling well? I'm feeling good. It's a good thing I have a place to rest, because there's no way I could do this in one go. But I can do it if I take a while. It's gotten colder out. It's a lot colder. I don't know what it was. It was negative 17 last night. And then it went up to where it seemed like it was melting at home. Just in the sunshine. Okay, Snowshoe, you're gonna have to do better than that. Both of you. Okay. Well, he skied up here the day before yesterday. is today's limit. Are the crownless trees. You know, if you're going to have a walk across the tree, like really, speed it up. You go, if you're on a Roku smart TV and you're watching YouTube, you click up, and then you go over. So up shows you the big title, a bunch of icons to the right. You go over to all those icons. There's thumbs up and the thumbs down and the comments or something if it's a live video. Now I think at the end is the settings. CC is the second thing after it. Thumbs up and then CC. And then you go to the settings and you can change the speed. You can make it faster. You can just test out, 1.25, 1.50, 1.75. I don't know if it goes 2.0, but so let's see. It's now 81:20. Let's see what the actual time is. 2 o'clock. So let's see how long it takes to get home. I'll be home by 3. If I go slowly, I don't get tired. I can go longer with slowly. Downhill now. Good ride, really seriously enough. I leaned back, put my snowshoes vertical. I was sticking in the snow and my foot hanging on the snowshoes. I'm going to go over there sometime. trail goes that way. That's a deer trail. Those mushrooms or fungi on the tree. All that snow on them. Pretty cool. Roadway. This is the monolith. Oh, what's that one? Stream is just down there. There's the monolith. This just shows the tree down here. Down there is the moat. I'll have to do that one at the beginning of it down there. I'll have to do that at the beginning of the day. I have in it. This one has some snowshoe. Bear's starting to feel better. His fever finally broke. Good. Didn't know a tree had crowns. The first thing I learned today on Nancy's channel. Simply at the top of the tree where all the branches stick out. It's always kind of around it, or depending on the variety of the tree. It's an elm. It'll be like a ice cream cone shape. And so the top rounded part, that whole top is the crown. These crowns were mistaken because of the ice storm so long ago. You know what? I don't think I need to stop. Would be nice, I suppose. Since I see my house right there. That one. Following the roadway. You know why the trees. All the tree got potted. okay, it's just me. That sounds great. I'm not sure when this thing cut off. I should probably not be going up to Deer Meadow because it's a lot longer to get that way, but it sure is worth it. I really need a deck with a bridge from my deck to Deer Meadow. That would cut off a lot of distance around. We would all use it a lot. Willem doesn't realize what a good thing it would be. But I do. I understand. Oh, it's good to sit down in the sun. We'll swim in the sunshine. We'll swing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll swing in the sunshine. We'll be on our way. Hi, Susan. Hi, Nan. It's a lot of work to move, isn't it, Nan? Are you in a condo? Is that where you're leaving a condo to go to a place by the parks? It's nice to have a park, even if you don't own it. You can hear the wind in those trees over there. That's quite an adventure, isn't it? To go out there through all those trees and, all that deep snow. Push ahead. Sit and relax and have some energy. If I came home when I got tired or when my body was weary, I wouldn't get very far. But if you have a place to sit, it's very important. Have a place to sit, several places to sit. Oh, I didn't check the time. What's the time? See, what time was it you said that? That was at 2:25. What time is it now? Must be about after that then. So it wasn't a very long walk to get back. A maximum of 25 minutes away. I didn't stop at all on the way back, did I? No. I stop and sit on that, I perch up on that log and lay backwards on the snow. That's really good. That's at my ultimate distance. La última locación. La última cita. Willem knows all these things now. He's been studying Spanish for a few years. I wonder how many years he's been doing it now. It's quite impressive, isn't it? He's very impressive. He's so nice to me. After being treated like I was the worst person on earth, most detestable of all people, to have him treat me like an angel, such a wonderful blessing. Oh my gosh. I think second marriages are so good because you've learned from your first marriage and you're so grateful for somebody that's nice to you. I don't think I have any responsibilities this afternoon and evening. You know, I could probably go down there and walk the moat and sit in the grass hut. I could probably do that. I could probably even drive my car down to the entrance of the area. So nice to have sunshine. Once you get down in the moat, there's a lot less sunshine because the forest is in the way. We're in those beautiful blue shadows. And the way the snow is angled at the bottom of the trees. The trees sort of go down at a point into the snow. When the snow starts to melt, it melts first around the trees. So tomorrow is February. I'm going to cut the top off of the pear tree. I'll put a ladder up against it. Oh, I don't know if I can get to a ladder. They're all frozen in. I'll reach as high as I can with my reachy pole. I'll cut the top of it off. Is that a good idea? The blue jays eat all the pears. They take them one at a time and eat them up. And I've had like 1 or 2 pears from that tree. The trick is to have so many pears that there's enough for the blue jays and for us. I remember I put something around the base of the apple trees, something that was really good for the trees. I forget what it was. I don't think it was leaves. I don't think it was manure. I wonder what it was. You can hear the wind in the forest over there, eh? I love to appricate in the sun. I should probably bring my swing over here so I can sit here and swing. Get all that sunshine. The thing about my place is that I've got chairs everywhere. I only have to walk for 1 minute before I can sit, which is really useful for me because I really need to sit frequently. I have to build up my stamina. I think I'm doing pretty good to go out snowshoeing, don't you? I think it's very good for me. I just getting used to this being old stuff. I'm trying to navigate my way through it. Every day there's something new, something different. Not always negative. Like I was able to go snowshoe. It's a good thing. I have this great path right now. Let me turn this around so you can see this path. See that great path? Isn't that remarkable? So if my family want to come snowshoeing, there's an awesome path all the way for it. It is excellent, isn't it? Yes, I guess my heart is very good, but it had a heart attack years ago. It's very cold there. What's the temperature? Here it was negative 17 last night. It's supposed to go down to negative 29 on Thursday and negative 30 on Friday. And the high is supposed to be like -20. Maybe I'll weave that day. I like weaving. Sometimes I think that all my videos are just about weaving. You get to watch while I card wool. Is that interesting? Is it something you want to watch? Should I be making those videos? Or should I just do it without the video camera on? Oh, you want to go out again? Well, I think I'm going to leave you in on account of the birds, just in case any birds happen to come. I don't see any birds. Look at how this is melting here. It's so bitterly cold, and yet it's melting right here. I would just shovel that off. But my body does not like it anymore when I shovel things off. So do I do what my body says, or do I do what I want? It's really difficult to give up what I want for what my body wants. But I've gained 20 pounds, so I have to be careful of how I cope with pain. Sitting around eating is a good thing, for ignoring the pain. But and my tailbone doesn't hurt today. Yay, finally. Oh, I'm still uploading some videos about the studio. I should probably go down there and do a bit. But that's one of the things that hurt my tailbone, I think. Ooh, my tailbone's hurting now just thinking about that. Okay, I won't do it. Pain went away. Boy, that's psychosomatic, isn't it? I think today I will make a potato in the microwave and a bunch of Brussels sprouts, maybe broccoli. And I will sit around and eat that. And on it, I will put mayonnaise with mustard and horseradish. If I can use mostly mustard, like have a whole lot of mustard in it, then it has a lot less fat, a lot less calories. I think fat is good for you, though. But obviously, I'm having too much of it. I think it's too much dates with peanuts and too many chips. I think I've been overdoing it. But as soon as I say that, don't, then I want it. What? But if I think about it, mostly I'm thirsty. When I go want something, I'm thirsty. But I do need to nourish myself so that I can let my muscles be nourished from all that walking. I think you're supposed to eat protein after you do a lot of exercise. But that builds muscles. Is that what I want? Yeah, I guess so. The better my muscles are, the more I can move, the more I can do. Videotape everything you're doing. That's why we're watching. Okay, Tyler. I don't know. I'm cutting up a pineapple. Good job. You cut off the top and you cut off the bottom. Well, first you cut off the bottom and then you cut off the sides. And then you hold it upside down by the crown and you slice into it 2 or 3 times all the way down. And then you cut sideways. That's the way they did it on the pineapple farm in Maui. have these bananas. I should melt chocolate and cover the bananas with it, and then roll them in nuts again, and then put them in the freezer. Actually, I think it works better if you have, well, maybe it's better to do it without the banana being frozen. You stick in stick a popsicle stick in the bottom of a banana. You have popsicle sticks, don't you? Everybody has popsicle sticks. I found my pen. Now I have to write. What was the most important things about that journey? I was looking at the side of the rock, the big monolith, and the trees with their pointy sides going into the snow, and the blue shadows. Boy, you could really see the blue shadow when I laid down, eh? And I went like this, and you could see all above me, one half of the tree trunk was blue, and the other half was white. That was pretty profound. Hey, how come I'm getting chilly? What is with that? There we go. The sun really warms you up. I mean, look at this. It's been melting this stuff on this deck. Now, how can I get that off of there without hurting my back? Kick it off with the side of my shoe? I think I could probably just scrape it off without hurting my back. Couldn't I? Please, please. I was at the Life Labs yesterday, and there was these 3 people that were older, and their daughters were taking them to get their blood work done, helping them walk along and different things. And they were sitting in a chair, and one of them looked very kind of gray, not really gray, but a little bit gray, her face. And I realized, that if she has to have her daughter take her to this place, then that means that she probably stays inside at her house all the time. She can't drive. And if she can't really get around without help, she probably spends a lot of time sitting. She might watch things. She might knit. She might talk on the phone. But I wonder if she's lonely. All these people that need help to get around, are they lonely? And maybe my videos are useful like that. Just see what Nancy's doing. Maybe it's not much. Sometimes it is. I dehydrated those bananas. I was going to make a video removing them from there and putting them in my gallon jar. Usually they get put in quart jars, but quart jars get eaten up pretty quickly. So if I put them in a gallon jar, you won't notice when a quart of it is gone so much. I have another bunch that's ripe. I should ask Willem to buy more bananas. Yeah, let me just text him and ask him to do that. He's in town. Is he almost home? Here, you... There we go. I left him a message. Texted him to his phone. Maybe he'll buy a bunch of bananas. Even if they're green when he buys them, if you put them near apples, they ripen fast. Even the oranges, I put them near apples, and they're all getting soft. Very spoiled to have oranges in winter. You know, it's so cool when you have a car and you can go down a road and you arrive at a place that's just like way out in the woods without having to walk that far to get there. It's so cool. I should walk through the woods to my friend's house. That would be good to do. See, at that blue tank, I would go along, and then where that turnaround was, I wouldn't turn around there and go up the hill. I would keep going straight. And I'd go through the next property and the next hunt camp and then the next hunt camp. And then behind the, so, and then I would come out at the back in the marshland of my friend. Not the marshland, but beside it. It's a beautiful big tree and a stream that goes around it. Or maybe it's a big rock. It's out over the stream and it goes right around it. I should probably walk on Cindyland. I bet Bill has skied in there. If so, I could follow the skis all over Cindyland. That would be nice. One time I snow blew it. Took the snowblower up to the top of the hill and I just snow blew a trail. It was a little bit difficult. It wasn't prepared to be snowblown, which is the case again now. I really like that monolith. I like walking up around it and between it and the stream that's back in there and all those deer beds. Then around the bend and up the hill and around it to the end. So if it takes a half an hour to walk something, for me, I walk slowly, so it's probably a kilometer. It takes a mile, 3 kilometers an hour. That's what you walk. So 20 minutes for a kilometer. Or are those miles? Oh. Here he comes. He did not get the message. No bananas. He has no bananas. He has no bananas today. No, he has no bananas. Well, he might have gotten some. I doubt it because we have a ripe bunch. We have no bananas today. Today. La 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 la. Something temporary. Da 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 da. 'Cause the gang's all here. Squish bananas, squish bananas, squish, squish bananas. What's that one go like? Ah, that's why I'm getting fat. Too many bananas. Bananas are very fattening. You should be probably eating berries instead. I love blueberries. Hi Tyler, hi Susan. I'm having a blueberry yogurt for snack. The problem with flavored yogurt is they usually add sugar to make it taste better. Very true, Tyler. I do like plain yogurt too. Well, you could take You get frozen blueberries and stir them into your yogurt. I try and avoid those dairy products. I'll just get sick. It usually doesn't bother me, but lately with having things on hand for the grandchildren. Hi, darling. On the deck.
There you are.
You got your stuff. I texted you to please get bananas, but I was too late. Next
Still
time.
lots of bananas there.
I know, I was going to dry them.
You can still dry them.
I'm going to try and dehydrate them and make a jar full. I think I'm going to have a can of tuna or ham or something. Hey there, Mal. You came back out. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you a lot. So I guess I'm going to write in my journal. What was the idea here? Carried this all the way. I suppose I might have a little more, well, probably develop muscles carrying it, you know? Don't you know? Okay, so it was at 2:30 we got home. Works 2:30 p.m. I did it. Snowshoeing is a very long word. I did it. I went snowshoeing through Bill's trails. I sat and rested. How many times? Twice on the green chair. Hello, darling.
I got 2 boxes of bear paws with the kind that Desmond liked.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Where did you shop?
Okay.
Where did you go?
Well, I went to the source for my headphones. I went to Food Basics.
Oh.
I got myself some spelt bread and also some cherry juice.
Huh?
What we have in the fridge is cranberry juice, and I would like it. It might have gone bad anyway.
Okay.
But if you can use it if you like.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did I get? Some raspberry jam and a tub of yogurt. I like raw yogurt with cereal and raspberry jam.
There's a lot of jam in the cupboard. Is that not raspberry?
It has to be raspberry. The raspberry I finished the jar off, so I put a new jar.
Okay, there is a jar in the cupboard above the peanut butter on the second shelf. That's not raspberry, I guess, then.
And there was one of them was raspberry, and I finished that one. The other one was
Okay.
I think.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it's good to have more than one on hand. So I sat and rested 2 times on the green chair on the bridge. And in between, walked around where did I get snow on me from? I walked around the outcropping. Hi, Willem. I made a journal last week using small white bags. I sewed them down the spine to hold all pages together. Interesting. Aha! You did go shopping. When you first came home with only your box, I thought only place you went was to get that thing. I love you, darling. Thank you for thinking of the kids. Then I decorated with cutout pictures from magazines. How cool. Boy, you know, you guys really do all kinds of fun stuff. I have a lot of paper bags. I should Google uses for paper bags. Can you Google that for me, Susan, and tell me, and I'll write them down? What can you use paper bags for? You could use them for a million things, couldn't you? You could fill them with fleece and use them for insulation. You could use them to hold the rest of the paper bags. You could use them like baskets. How about what if you take 2 paper bags and you cut them so one of them has the vertical stakes and the other one has all the sideways ones, and you weave them together, and then you end up creating you could cut down on all one and then cut circles out of the other. You could even leave a spine where they're all attached. And then you could ease it down over the whole thing. You could take the rings and just put them down, and you would have a stronger bag, and it would become a basket bag. Should we try that? Let's try that. I'll make a basket bag. I want to scrape the snow off. Maybe instead of shoveling it, I could use the ice scraper and just go zip, zip, zip. You have a home away from home under there, don't you? And away he goes. His little disappearing act. Yes, we do spoil the kids, but they're loving us more than they did before, too. which is good. And you're knitting socks too, working on turning the heel of the first one. What did I ask? I asked, what are the uses of paper bags? What can you do with paper bags? I have all these paper bags. I have 2 paper bags full of paper bags. What do you do with them? I mean, you can use them for starting fires, but it seems a little bit wasteful, right? Because, I mean, a tree had to be cut down and processed and a lot of water used. I don't know what the quality of the water is after you make paper. I want to try this with the paper bags. Shall we try it? Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's my hair that smells like chlorine. I smell chlorine every now and then. Okay. What a wonderful walk we had. Wasn't that fabulous? Fabulous. Oh, you got big ones. Think I have enough bear paws here for them? Hi, darling.
Hey, darling.
Thanks for having the wood stove working so nicely. Look, here we are. What's that line in front of me? Oh, it's a break in the mirror. Oh yes, so paper bag. Let's try this. 2 paper bags. Let's go sit in the sun again. We'll sit in the sunshine. I'm gonna move this stuff so I don't get my feet wet. Where's that scissors? I had them. I picked them up. Because they're not there anymore. How can you lose them so fast? Hey, the refrigerator's open. Okay. I suppose I should take you out of here and plug you up properly. And we should start a new video, shouldn't we? Made journals with my bags. There are a lot you can do with bags. Someone used them for flooring. I actually covered their floors with bags. Made journals with my bags. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, so well, this is going to be just after snowshoeing. I guess we'll just keep it on because people are here and How should we work this? Put you right there. This is about 5/8 of an inch, is it? Now, what do I do about the bottom? idea. Oh, it's the mystic constellation prize. Oh, missing out. Wisdom is the consolation prize. Time is everything. Doesn't happen at once. Time is everything. Doesn't happen at once. So wisdom is the consolation prize for missing out. Wisdom is the consolation prize for missing out. Okay, and that's the bottom and sides. And this one is going to be rings. Yes, it's a paper basket. What is Nancy making? I have a lot of bags. Perhaps it's something I can... So I thought I would take 2 bags. I would cut one all straight vertically, and I would cut another one into rings. And then I will weave each ring, and then it will make it doubly thick. And it will be a basket. I have so many things to do. I've also been making a crochet blanket for my new grandson. I'm not sure what she's making. Thanks. She truly amazes me. Oh, maybe it's a paper basket. Yes, it's going to be a paper basket. But I'm not sure how to reinforce the bottom. But I think I'll do the sides first, and then I will cut the bottom. Okay, so now I need another bag to put inside of it to keep everything so I can work around a bag, right? That would be good. Oh, here's a bag. No, this is the one I'm cutting off. So this one will be my mold. Okay. Put another ring. All right, this is gonna have to change. I have to cut this in half because otherwise they're gonna be wrong. So this is over. This needs to be under. So you have to have an odd number. Under, over. And this goes under. No, that's under, over. Under, over. Oh, so it was okay. No, we got it wrong. Under, over. Oh, well. So over, under. So here I go under. And here I go over, and now I go under. I'm messing it up. Okay, so under, what's happening here? Under, over. Over, under. Just under, over, right? Okay, so now we've got another one. Maybe I should put you in this thing so you can see what I'm doing. Now this has got a problem here, but I can't fix it just yet. I have to wait, and then I'm going to cut it. And it'll have something to hold on to. I don't know, is this working better? Maybe it's not better. Could you cut a cardboard and glue it in the bottom of the paper bag? I should not give advice, for I've never made baskets. Lol. I think that's a good idea. Actually, I was thinking that when I'm done, I could cut parts of the bottom and weave it. I'm not sure though. But cardboard sounds like a good idea. Although my grandchildren would have guessed an octopus. Nancy, do you have any interest in making a few videos on food storage for us? Good timing. LDS are the pros. Hi, Marie. Sure. I can show you my food storage. I'll make a video on that later. Okay. So I think we have a problem here. I think these have to stay together. I think I messed up. So this one then, where is it supposed to go? Put them together. Okay, another strip. Those are the uprights and these are the weavers. So you put it over the bag and then you make sure the corners are right, or at the right place. And the ones that have just gone over the bottom layer go under now. And you ignore the other ones because they're just going to go on the outside anyway. So this could become my paper bag that I take to the store. Because it'll be thicker than the bags that you get. Now you can also, if you wanted to, you could paint these first. You could paint your paper bags. And then you could do this and you would have two different things happening here. Right? And you can tighten this whole thing later, so it'll all push down further. I'll have to sit back so on this. So food storage. Buy things when they're on sale. And buy more than you need right now. And at least the storable things. You don't want to do that with fruits and vegetables, with fresh stuff. Okay, now maybe I can cut this properly now. Can we finish it? Like so. Next ring. So store what you eat and eat what you store. There is a Provident Living site on the internet. It's from the church. I think it's providentliving.org or something. It will tell you all about different kinds of food storage. You can figure out how much your family needs. Flour, ask if you can buy a case of something. If something's a good price and something you use a lot, buy it by the case and get it cheaper. And the things that last the longest store very well. You know, I used to get peanut butter in the big bins, the big containers. And I get honey like that from the honey farmer. And things like winter squashes will store well. Keep them in a cool, dark place. Potatoes are one of the best things to store because although they start to sprout in the spring, you have a lot of food for the money. A lot of value. So when potatoes are on sale, buy a couple bags or more. Some of your best food storage is the stuff that grows out in your yard, the weeds. Bless you. could actually put two, could do double this, you know, like you could do 2 paper bags and cut all of it, and then put double rings, put 2 rings at a time together. So you would end up with a much thicker, tougher bag there. You're making paper bags much thinner now, which is good if you're not going to use them again anyway. But it's easy to stick your thumbnail through it when you're picking it up. Hi. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And then we'll get our next one. There's nothing better than a new idea. There's nothing better than a new idea. Wisdom is the consolation prize. Oh, sing along. I don't think that carrot stuff had gone bad yesterday. I think that it was, there's garlic and ginger in it, which might have tasted different than we were used to. Or did it have a bit of a tang to it?
No, it tasted different than it was before.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I didn't eat it, but then I felt like I've wasted all that food now.
You know what happened? I had some yesterday on bread. And I had some today on bread. I didn't eat it.
You didn't eat it?
I didn't eat it. I haven't gotten sick from it.
Oh, you did eat it.
There was no food there.
All right, well, we can chuck it.
Yeah.
It will help the garden to grow.
cranberry juice. The season might still be okay. But it just tastes the hell of it. If you have any use for it, you can taste it and see if it's sweet or something.
No, I'm not much on cranberries myself.
You know, you check it out.
Okay.
Before the thing was supposed to be cherry juice.
How's the packing going, man? It's interesting. This is already up at savings, but we're down here at this point. Not sure how that happened. Now you might be thinking that you can just take all of these like this and do them all at once. I guess I walked further today than I have before, because I did that extra loop. I should theoretically be able to do a little bit more every day. I didn't used to have to take so many breaks. I walked that thing without any breaks years ago. Not a single break at all.
There's a little bit of a dike at the end of the driveway where I want to snow plow it.
Okay. Thanks.
I don't feel like shoveling it.
You're gonna what?
I don't feel like shoveling it. I'm gonna snow plow it.
Oh, okay. That's better for your back anyway. You're supposed to be plugged in. sure I'm going to put you in here when you're plugged in like that. Has anybody said anything? Okay, let's go. By the end of the day, Nancy will have making baskets out of paper bags totally mastered. Reinforce the handles. Well, I wasn't going to make handles. I'm just going to make paper bags. This info might be helpful for some that don't know where to start. LDS are very generous with their knowledge. Look for a Bishop's Storehouse in your area. Good resource. So you can still get stuff from the Bishop's Storehouse, I guess, eh? Really good food. Really good, cheap cans of dried foods. Hi, Susan. I've been watching Nancy for 12 or 13 years, but rarely comment. Love reading everyone's comments, though. Seems as though you've all gotten to know each other. Very sweet. That's the best, isn't it? When we have a community here. Okay, let's try taking all of these and putting them under at once, okay? You still have to do a lot of straightening them up to get them so that this is really down in there. I guess that was quicker, wasn't it? Hold on, what's happening here? Okay, let's try doing all these at the same time again. Gotta be careful you don't rip any of this stuff. So you've got your folds here. Your corners are folded. It's very bad basket weaving to do this way where you do a bunch of them at once. Because you end up with because each one needs to be put down properly. And when you do this, the tendency is to skip that step. I'm just going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to tighten them down. Because granted, it is faster. So at the LDS Bishop Storehouse, most cities have one in there. You can get dried carrots and dried onions and dried apples and different kinds of grains and rice. Oatmeal. There's a long, long list. You might be able to find it online. Google Bishop Storehouse and put in your city. The church has lots of property and produces lots of food to feed the poor. Billions of dollars to do this. What time is it? Oh, it's after 4. My grandson might want me to play Minecraft with him. Oh, there goes my neighbor. He's gonna go skiing on that again. Gonna find out I snowshoed it all again today. I could put handles on this. I could put straps. The straps would be, they would not be paper. I wonder if I could snowshoe again. Oh, I wonder if I've rested long enough that I could actually go back and do again. Okay, so then, now, once it's all done properly and neatly, So now to begin the rim, I am turning down. I pull it tightly to the bottom. And I put it down and I put it back through. That's very nice. That's a long time. I've also been dancing for some time, since 2000 or 2008, perhaps. 2008 plus 10 is 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's a long time. It might vary from area to area. The storehouse in our area let me bring in hundreds of pounds of grains, beans, and legumes to seal. That was back during 1970 to 2010. Maybe they don't allow that now. Now you can't bring your own stuff, but and they've I think everything is in plastic now instead of metal. I'm not sure. But they provide the stuff which they grow on the farms. That's so cool. Nancy should teach a basket class. Susan and I found Nancy several years ago. Just never came into the chat until lately. Well, I'm so glad you have, guys, because I look forward to spending time with you. I have taught many classes, usually at Mira. And there's hundreds of videos on here where I've taught. The neat thing about making a basket is you have something to show for your time. And it's all very productive, or very useful. Some of this came out, I guess. Okay, and then the other ones all go to the inside. So you go into the next one that's folded over or that's inside. The over under to where it's the next available one. So it's the third one down. I'll have to do some of it just by feel. Unless you can figure out how to do it so you can see it. By cutting the bag, you've lost a lot of the integrity of the bag, of course. So it would have been better to just double bag. When you double bag it, then you would have had more strength. Willem?
Yeah?
The kids weren't coming today, right?
What?
Are the kids coming today? I kind of don't think so. But I might be wrong. Do you want to phone Elida and see? Willem?
No, I know you're not coming.
Oh, they're not? You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is hard to see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Some semblance of a thing. Now, you could put straps, 2 straps coming up. I think everything needs to be tightened. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And then you take white straps and you weave them through. You go under the bottom. And these can all be woven under a second row. You see how that is there?